The Christian life is not presented as a burden to achieve, but as a life that flows from what has already been accomplished. It begins with the recognition that righteousness is not something earned over time, but something granted fully and freely. Because of the foundation of daily living is not striving to become accepted, but living from a place of acceptance. At its core, this life is marked by rest rather than anxiety. Instead of being driven by fear of failure or judgment, there is a settled confidence that all things necessary for standing before God have already been secured. This produces a different kind of motivation, not one rooted in obligation, but in gratitude and identity. Love becomes the natural expression of this life. It is not forced compliance with external rules, but an inward transformation that reshapes desires and actions. As a result, kindness, patience, forgiveness, and compassion are not merely duties. They are the fruit of a heart that understands what it has received. There is also a shift in how time and fulfillment are understood. The expectation is not centered on awaiting something distant or incomplete, but on recognizing that the decisive work has already taken place. This brings a sense of completeness and present reality, rather than constant anticipation of something yet to arrive. Freedom is another defining characteristic. It is freedom from condemnation, from the weight of trying to measure up, and from the endless cycle of guilt and self effort. Yet this freedom does not lead to carelessness. It leads to a life shaped by love, where actions are guided by a renewed mind rather than external pressure. Peace and joy become steady companions, not because circumstances are always easy, but because the foundation is unshakable. Identity is no longer tied to performance or external validation, but to a secure and unchanging standing. In this way, the Christian life is lived from the inside out. It is a life of assurance, love, freedom, and present fulfillment, where what has been accomplished defines how one lives each day.